Another week has rolled by, so once again, let's join in our despair as we bear witness to some of the people which sadly we're forced to share the planet with. Ghastly people who record themselves and then post the footage on the internet, on X or TikTok, where I then download it. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to People Being Awful, Part 42. Let's get into it.
I know it's only the first day of Pride Month, but honestly, it is so telling and very terrifying of where we're at politically right now, that no brands have really changed their logo to include their marketing towards queer people like they usually do every single year. And it really is telling of how we are falling into fascism so quickly, and it is terrifying.
Yes, it's Pride Month, and I have to say, the lack of rainbows on every fucking thing is somewhat refreshing. Now, I'm all for the rights of gay and bisexual people. No one gets to pick their sexuality. No one should be judged by it. But conversely, if one man wants to stick his cock up another man's arse, does that truly warrant an entire month of celebrations? And yes, this year, companies aren't doing it. That isn't fascism, that's marketing. Because for years now, and it's not even gay people doing it, it's the trans and the queer agendas, and queer doesn't mean gay anymore either. They've been forcing their ideology down everyone's throats, and we're all a bit sick of it. And I'm not entirely sure what that thing was in the clip, but it's desperate to play the victim, and as usual, invoking Godwin's law. The idea that if a leftist cannot come up with a coherent argument, all they do is compare everyone who doesn't agree with them to the Nazis. Let's stay with that.
You know, I was just following orders, crowd. They're going to get really fucking scared whenever the truth comes to light that you actually don't mind following those orders, do you? But now you have a scapegoat. It's not that you actually like arresting brown people, or that you actually like causing terror in strangers' lives, right? Is that you're just following orders. Those who know better.
Only following orders. Another reference to Nazism, as that was the excuse given by members of the SS following the atrocities of the Second World War. But there is a distinct difference. Before the worst thing that ever happened, German Jews were forced out of Germany. So those were Germans being asked to leave the country they'd grown up in. That isn't the same as illegal immigrants. By definition, an illegal immigrant has entered the country illegally, whereby they've committed a crime. So no, sir, the things are not the same. Get off your moral fucking high horse and buy some sensible glasses.
Oh, they cut my motherfucking food stamps to $85 fucking dollars from $738. How the fuck that's supposed to support a household of 3? For a job that barely even support my basic needs now. Like, inflation is high in the bitch, groceries is high as shit. Oh, I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, I'm mad as shit because how the fuck am I supposed to survive off that shit? So when y'all see me in the motherfucking store stealing stuff and that shit in my motherfucking bag, nicely act like you don't see shit and mind your motherfucking business, because this shit is going in my motherfucking bag and I'm walking out this motherfucking store with my motherfucking chest up and my head held high, and I dare you to try to tell me, hey ma'am, excuse me, because I'm gonna look at you like you fucking retarded and say go talk to Trump about that shit.
Well, she's a well-spoken young lady, complaining because her food stamps have been cut. Okay, here's just a thought. For her to run her household of 3, household, not family. How about don't have children you can't afford to raise? Don't expect the state to throw money at you because of your poor life choices. Now, she's got a job, and that did amaze me, because she's got a mouth like a cesspit. But I doubt she works in high-end customer service. And because she's had her benefits cut, she's decided it's okay for her to steal. What does she think the knock-on effect will be from that, other than fulfilling some very harmful stereotypes? If she's just stealing groceries, then that store will have to put its prices up or hire additional security, so she will get caught. Or, more likely, the shop will just close down. It's a complete lack of personal responsibility. If you are thinking of starting a business and you're worried about shoplifting and looting, then open a bookstore. Nothing will ever get stolen. Right, back to Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. In my Target that used to have the Pride section, it's now all USA. Yay. It's an American summer. Except for tourism, because tourism's down because no one wants to come here. USA, woo! And honestly, my dad served in the military, and I'd love to be really proud of this nation, but it's hard to be proud of it under Donald Trump. But hey, you know, while you're here, pick up a USA bikini. You know, why not? Yeah, Target's really taken this anti-DEI thing to another level. Happy Pride.
I'm guessing that patriotism is selling better than pride. And pride has been done to death. And as I said earlier, it's been hijacked now by the TQ cult. I know gay people who don't go to pride events because when they get there, they know it will be full of drag queens with an unhealthy interest in being around young children. Straight men with cross-dressing fetishes, calling themselves women, yes, I'm a trans woman, and furries. The message doesn't seem to be anymore, we're here, we're queer. Now it's, we're here and we're fucking mental. And the patriotism shown by some people over in the New World never ceases to amaze me. If I'm watching the news and there's a group of people in, say, New York, all shouting, USA, USA, I'm left wondering, has something happened or is that just a normal Thursday? And the scrapping the DEI thing, that is a good thing because DEI is just positive discrimination. It's promoting someone or hiring them just because they tick a box, not on their merit.
So a quick question to people who identify as racist, those people. Why do you guys get mad when we point out that you're being racist? I just want to know. I'm just curious.
Okay. As far as I know, people don't identify as racist. They either are or they aren't. It's not like being non-binary or using neopronouns, not something ridiculous and made up, although racism, of course, is abhorrent. But I'm guessing the reason the racists get annoyed with that woman is because they're probably not racist at all. They're probably just normal people going about their lives. But as we know, with these far-left woke libtards, they see everyone who isn't a let all the immigrants in, trans lives matter, card-carrying communists. They think everyone who isn't like that is a racist.
Let's normalize neopronouns. Today's neopronouns are corv. These are inspired from the word corvid. I miss Raven. Did you hear Corv's in Reykjavik right now? Corv's gonna be gone for like a whole month. I'm so jealous of Corv. Yeah, I do miss Corv, but Corv told me that Corv sent me a postcard. I just hope that when I get it, I can read it because Corv handwriting is not the best. Corv would say the same thing about Corv's self. I'm gonna pick Corv up from the airport. I might get Corv flowers as like a coming home gift. Yeah, I hope Corv's having a fun time right now.
Let's normalise neopronouns. How about we fucking don't? In particular, neopronouns related to being a crow. Do the pronoun police not hear themselves? How ridiculous they sound, as if they don't fully understand the English language, or they're just a bit backward. Like they're the sort of unfortunate people whose mother kept using recreational drugs all the way through pregnancy. And that woman there, I can't take her seriously with this because, yes, she has an unsightly neck tattoo, but where's the massive glasses and the unsightly septum piercing? Her hair is also fairly well kept and in a natural colour. Love, dye it blue, get with the fucking programme. So that's a few more people from the internet's apparently limitless supply of nut jobs. At least we're not any of those people. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you could leave a like or a comment or share this video, that really helps with the algorithm. If you would like to support me in making these videos, there's links in the description to buy me a coffee and to my new Patreon. And as ever, thanks for watching. Again, we stare into the pit of nothingness, gazing endlessly, whatever the fuck I'm on about. So she's a well-spoken young lady, with a mouth like a cesspit, apparently upset because her benefits have been cut. No personal responsibility. Fuck it. I'm guessing that patriotism is selling better, or patriotism if you're watching in the New World. Let's normalise neopronouns. Let's not, in particular, neopronouns related to being a crow. Oh, shit it.